All right, back from lunch. Let's throw y'all on window. I think I can get rid of this file now. Let me see what it was. That was, yeah, it was something I was working on with the cannery. Let's get that one off my desktop. We're going to convert the Ritchie. We're going to start off with something simple. We're going to convert the Ritchie, where is it? Rubber plantation into the prairie rubber plantation. We could probably use the same one. Let me just take a peek at some of the files. What category are we using? We're using... Now we're going to change it up a little bit. All right. And, all right. So let's do this. Let's go new folder. We're going to go FS19. We're going to go prairie. Rubber. Plantation. Oh man, excuse me. A couple of just massive sneezes. Alright, so let's throw this one into here. Let's open up the Ritchie rubber plantation. Let's copy this one to the prairie rubber plantation. And we'll unzip it. So let's get rid of this one. Now I want to take, we're using this islands placeable, but I want to switch it to one of the ones we're using. Yeah, I want to switch it to this one. So we are going to go, it's category, it's the same one. So let's get rid of this. Let's change it to this one. And then mod description. I don't think I need to change anything. The 110. We're going to get rid of. We're going to make this a little bit more user friendly. All right. So the only thing we have to switch on here is Ritchie to prairie. So let's replace this. Before I change that, let's open up this guy. And let's come down to Ritchie. And we'll replace it with prairie. So let's save that. All right, so we're inputting herbicide, water, and manure. Now let me go look at, let's open up the prairie map. And I think all of our orchards and greenhouses we're only using water and compost. So let's go to the 110. Let's get rid of herbicide. And we're going to go just with water and manure. So I'll change that to 1 and 2. Let's get rid of the input for herbicide. we're going to go with water and manure. So this gets changed to 1 and 2. And we're going to get our raw rubber out. 12,000 liters is fine because we're only going to use it in one factory. So let's get rid of the herbicide. And let's make this a little bit more user friendly. So let's take the water down a little bit. That works. I can live with that. Production line. Apple. What the heck? How did that get in there? We can just change this to production line 1. And I can change this to production line 1. Kev LTD says, yeah. Alright, I think, like I said, I knew this was going to be a really, really easy convert to just change the raw rubber plantation to the prairie map. I think that's all I need. Let's look at the store photo. Let's change this one from Richie to Prairie. So let's go quick brown fox, bold, and definitely not 20. 36, there we go. So we'll call it the Prairie Rubber Plantation. Love your maps, thank you very much. We're working on a massive update to the Richie's Prairie map to do some placeable factories. So we added in about, I don't know, I don't want to count them. We added in about 40 new fill types. So we can work on some placeable factories for that, specifically for that map. They will only work on that map. Alright, let us zip this up real quick. Like I said, this was going to be the easy one. We'll start off easy and then we'll get harder. So let's go back to our prairie zipped map. Let's throw the rubber plantation in there. Let's crank open that map. So let's go to my save game 16, which is the prairie test map. I should now have a new placeable in here. Let me make sure it shows up in the store. There we go, cool, the rubber plantation. Now, once we get in the map, I'll show you what we're working on. Then I need to pick a spot on the map for testing. All right, let's jump in here. Stop. I need a new Xbox One control. Let's grab a little bit of speed. Now before I go any further, I just want to check the log for errors. And make sure there's no weird Lua errors first. Okay, so I do have a HUD issue with one of the new fill types. We're going to have to go in and fix that. But no issues with the factory, so I do have to fix a HUD. Let's test out the rubber plantation, then I'll fix that HUD. Alright, so let's jump in here. Now, where do I want to test? Where do I want to start setting up testing? I think I want to set up testing back here somewhere around fields 11 and 12. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's just jump back here a minute. So basically what we've done from sugar, we've added sugar butter. We've added, let me just back up. So we've added plywood, steel, bottles, boxes. So they're going to be used in other factories. Sugar butter is going to be used in other factories. So we have the potato chip factory. We have Old Man's Mill, a pierogi factory, a bakery, a granola bar factory, and a Seagram's factory that we're going to be making placeables for. Now, I should own the whole map. I do. Alright, I am going to do just a bit of landscaping real quick. Let's go. Let's find just a grass. This'll work. Alright, just bear with me a second till I make up myself a placeable area. Yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice this one field for now. I'll just put all the future placeables here for testing. So yeah, we're going to get the basics out of the way first. We're going to do the rubber plantation because we need raw rubber. We're going to do a greenhouse specifically just for herbs and spices. We're going to do a mini mill so we can make cheese, sugar, butter. Oh, I forgot cheese. Hold on, let me grab my notebook. I forgot to add cheese into the map. Alright, we're going to have to add one more fill type into the map. I forgot cheese. Alright, so let me save this. Let me turn autosave off. I can't believe I forgot cheese. We can't build a mill till I add cheese in. I put sugar and I put butter, I put flour, milk, veggie oil, and I completely forgot about cheese. Alright. Let's throw down the rubber plantation. Where do I want to start it? Let's start it up on this end. Alright, so nice and simple water and manure for raw rubber. Alright, so you're back here. Let me just see where, I'll just take this over to our testing area. It's right around the corner. Cheese is way too good to forget. I know, I can't believe I forgot cheese. How are we supposed to do cheesy pierogies without cheese? For the pierogi factory, come on. Alright, what other vehicles do we have? You can stay back there. Alright, hold on. I'm going to move this guy over there for testing. I'm going to move the tanker over there for testing. So just bear with me till I get my test map set up here a little bit. So we're going to have, I got to fix the icon anyway, so we'll add cheese into the map real quick. While we're here, before we go back to our tanker, let me just throw some either manure or compost in here. Let's grab our tanker. This way, the majority of the vehicles I need will be over to the testing area now. Can't believe I forgot to add the cheese. That's one of my favorite foods. Get hungry at night, you open up the refrigerator, you grab the block of cheese out there, you grab the knife, you hunk off about 6 pieces, grab a couple of Ritz crackers, and you're good to go. Alright, slow down. Brakes. Alright, let's throw some water in here. I love the Unimog. Yeah, Papa Smurf did the Unimog. That's one of my favorite vehicles to when I do my animals. But yeah, Papa Smurf did a great job with the Unimog set. Alright, so you should start cranking out some raw rubber, and you are. Alright, let's go. We don't need much just for testing, so let's forward time a little bit. And let's back her up. And we can start filling raw rubber. Like I said, we don't need much for testing. Let's make sure this goes into the warehouse, or the silo. So this will be the only silo that holds the raw rubber, unless we do some placeables. Alright, cool. So you're going to take the raw rubber in. Can we get it back out? And we can take it back out. Alright. That one was easy. I knew that was going to be a really quick convert. Now we're going to have to do a little sidetrack so we can get cheese added to the map. Alright, you can sit there. Alright, let's do a save. Let's get out of here. And did I lose my stream already? Or am I just buffering on my phone? Come on. Quit out of there. Nope, okay. I'm just buffering on my phone. Alright, let's go back to the log. So any other errors pop up are just my messed up icon. Alright. Can't load resource. HUD fill small. Alright, what did I do with the HUD? So let's go into Richie's Prairie unzipped HUDs. Jamacan. Oh, it's lowercase m. This has to be an uppercase M. Alright, so that's going to fix that error. So let's add our cheese in really quick. So objects, palettes, global company. Let's open up documents, my games, mods, Richieville, objects, palettes, global company. Let's grab cheese. Let's go file, export, Richie's Prairie, so cheese, palette. Alright, let's grab the cheese XML. Let's add it to the mod description. So you need to be cheese. Rubber plantation, I'm going to close, we're done with. The XML for the rubber plantation, we're good. Mod description for the rubber plantation is good. Alright, now let's go to Ritchie's Prairie HUDs. Ritchieville HUDs. Let's grab our cheese. So let's go to fill types. Let's add it in down here first. It's going to be a palette, so let's add it in here. And then I want to put the cheese up with underneath the butter, so it's together in the price menu. So you're going to be cheese. You are there. And there. And now we have to add it to, let's go to Ritchie's Prairie Maps, placeables. Let's open up Aldi. We have to add cheese in here. Save that. Well, let me fix this or it's going to drive me nuts. Alright, so let's grab cheese. Let's copy that. Let's throw it in the diner. Let's throw it in, I guess, Dollar General. Alright, so we have cheese in there. Now we have to open up the 110. Let me grab my notebook and write cheese in next to the dairy and mill, or I'm going to forget to add it in when I build the dairy and mill. Alright, so now we have to go back to Central Warehouse. Alright, we need another line here. So you're going to be 69, and you are going to be cheese. Alright, we need a new input. So you're going to be 69. You're going to be cheese. We need a new output. Is cheese. We have to open up placeables, global company, central warehouse. Alright, so underneath here, we have number 69 is going to be cheese. Alright, now we need an output. Alright, so underneath here, you're going to be number 69. You are going to be cheese. And then you are going to be the cheese palette.